In this video, I will demonstrate how to properly use a phase contrast microscope. For the purpose of this video, I am using the Leica DM750 microscope with an ICC50 camera so you can see the image on the screen. Phase contrast is an optical technique, compared to bright field, that allows you to see unstained specimen. It's a two-part solution. You need a microscope objective that is equipped with a phase ring, and the matching phase annuli, which is found in the condenser. In this case, I have a slider here that will allow me to match up my phase ring in my objective with the phase annuli in my condenser. First, I'm going to put my slide on my microscope, and you can see on the screen that we can't see much. It's because we're in bright field with unstained specimen. Here, I'm going to start with my 10x, which is a phase 1 microscope objective. So, looking at my slider under the scope, I then slide from the bright field area over to my phase 1 position. And instantly on the screen, you can see how much better that image looks. Next, we would want to go to our 40x magnification, and going there, while still on our phase 1 annuli, you can see that you see some contrast, but this is a phase 2 microscope objective, and therefore to get better contrast, you simply slide the slider over one more click, and now you are matching your phase 2 objective with the phase 2 annuli, and you see a beautiful image on the screen. Just to go back to, again, bright field, we pull the slider out 2 clicks, all the way to bright field, and again you can see there's not much contrast, and we can't really see our specimen. Pushing it back in, we now see a great image. It is important to note that if you don't have a phase contrast microscope, or you're never trained on one properly, you may know to lower the condenser down to add contrast. Please note though, when you have a phase contrast microscope, there's no need for that. Just to point out, that can be done with this knob here, and as you lower the condenser, you see that you do add some contrast, but nothing that you do will ever match the quality that you get when you use a true phase setup, as you see here. Thanks for watching. That's a quick overview of how to properly use a phase contrast microscope. For any questions, you can